And we are going to be moving on to our next topic. And like I mentioned, this is an unholy topic. So this topic is a restaurant that hired a fake priest to get confessions from workers. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on this?
Just why? Like, what are you gaining out of this? Like, really? Like,
So this is a crazy story.
yeah, it is.
So this is a taqueria in California
Oh, okay.
called Taqueria. I'm putting on blast Taqueria Garibaldi.
Garibaldi?
Yes, and what they had done is that they had hired a priest to
A real priest, right?
no, a fake priest. They had hired a fake priest to talk to their workers to confess their work sins. Their work sins, yes.
Fair.
What are your thoughts on this? Because this is insane. Any way you look at it, this is insane.
Too funny. It's like, it's like, I know you guys are cheating your time cards. I'll get it.
Can you imagine? Like, imagine your work right now. Like, even you, the watchers, the listeners, imagine your work right now. They bring in a priest and they tell you, hey, you could go and you could talk to this guy and he'll listen to you. And you know what? He's a priest. He's a man of the cloth. And you find out that everything you told him is essentially can be repeated back to the boss, the manager, and this guy told
anonymous survey.
Yes, anonymous survey. So it's just crazy because he said to confess your work sins. So there is a lot that's happening in the story. Like I mentioned, he is ordered to pay $70K in damages.
$70K in damages?
Yeah, $70K in damages.
Was someone like fired?
No, this is even worse.
The worst.
This is crazy. Okay, so besides that, he's ordered to pay $70K on top of that in back pay. The restaurant, yes, because they didn't pay their workers after working 40 hours or more. They did pay no overtime pay.
Oh, to go confess their sins of work?
In general, they did not pay.
Oh, in general, I was like, geez.
They ran these people they literally worked these people into the bone. And then when they were like, hey, it's like just to provide you guys this perk, we're hiring this fake priest and you can confess your sins. And then if you go and complain about your manager, he's going to retaliate. So insane. He did not pay his workers. That's even worse. Actually, they're both worse.
It's all bad. It's all bad.
Yes. Okay. So what do you think about the back pay? That's insane.
That they didn't get paid?
They didn't get paid for working overtime.
I could see it.
Yeah.
I could see it. Honestly, I could see it because working, because I used to work at fast food. I used to work, fast food. Because but the place I worked at, they actually got in trouble because people weren't getting their breaks. So
that's insane. Yeah,
people weren't getting their breaks, and eventually someone filed a lawsuit against them, and all of a sudden I got a bunch of money in the mail.
That's insane.
Saying that you're part of this lawsuit, and here's your back pay.
That's insane. Yeah.
Even though I did take my breaks. Most of my breaks, I didn't take a lot of them.
If the government's listening, he did not take any breaks.
I mean, I took the ones that I was given.
Yes.
Which is probably not very many.
So this, I was looking it up because I knew they had multiple restaurants. They have two restaurants, one in Sacramento and one in Roseville. It's in California.
Roseville and Sacramento are like,
yeah,
they're like right next to each other.
Yeah. But I'm just saying that like they have two restaurants.
I mean, obviously they're doing good, I guess.
They had to pay also an additional $5K to the Department of Labor because of this stunt, because of everything they were doing.
What?
It's a fine.
Fine for what?
For what? For what? For not paying their employees.
For hiring a clown.
For hiring a clown. They even noted. Someone noted here. They added that the intimidating stunt was among the most shameless anyone's ever seen. The identity of the so-called priest has not been disclosed.
I mean, he's gonna get like roasted.
Yeah, that's insane. I don't know, but it was such a crazy story where I was like, I need to talk about this, because especially because it's close. It's close to us. Like it's close to in the Bay Area technically.
Well, no,
a
it's
little
not.
further.
It's not,
Oh no, actually,
you would
no, you're
not
right.
consider Sac in
No,
Roseville part
actually,
of
yeah,
the area.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's like an hour away though, like an hour
Like
or something more.
people in
away.
SF are like, that's not the Bay, and then like freaking in like
That's actually more divisive there.
they're like people in SF are like
But
the
I mean,
Bay is the Bay, and then
that
it's
is
like
true.
okay, and then everybody else is like everything is the Bay, and it's like wait, everything's the Bay.
Okay. So let me just say that it's close enough to us in proximity that it's like kind of a local story because it is in Sacramento.
Oh, dude,
and
it's a close story because it's like
because
I went to a taqueria last week.
That is true. Yeah, anyone who goes to a taqueria, you don't know what's happening back there.
There could be a priest.
There could be a priest back there.
A priest could be making your burrito.
You know, though, this reminds me of a different story. This could be in the last bit of it. And before I say anything, make sure you guys, if you guys like our story, make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure if you have any comments on this about the priest, put it down in the comments below.
We're out there finding those little morsels to feed back to you guys.
That is true. But okay, I did want to say that this reminds me of this do you know the skateboarding company Santa Cruz?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
the one from Santa Cruz, right?
Yes, the one from Santa Cruz. So let me the thing is, there was this old story that I remember reading. I don't know if it's true or not. They have skateboards with the prayer hands on them, right?
Yeah.
And so
with the beads and everything.
Yeah, with the beads. They had the manufacturer that was creating these skateboards, these decks.
Mm-hmm.
They had what do you call it? The manufacturer didn't want to produce them because they thought it was kind of like
sacrilege.
Sacrilege to be producing these essentially like what they were quoting as holy images onto these skateboards. So what they had done is that they had hired a priest, erected a shrine in the manufacturing facility, and had the priest bless
all the skateboards.
Not the skateboards, but the shrine and where they were, and in the location where they worked. So so that's a crazy story that I had heard.
I like it.
Yeah, just sparked it sparked my memory about priests and workplaces. But but it just reminded me of that. I don't know where I heard that story, but I remember very vividly. But I think that's it's crazy. It's just crazy.
Did you have someone bless your house?
No. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah,
it is.
Some people put like charms and stuff. There's some people are like, oh, the feng shui.
Oh, really?
There's like the energy of the house. You got to have some people put coins in the corners.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, or mirrors in the corners, or there's different things that are like. This is way off topic now.
No, this is way off topic.
This is way off topic.
We were talking about priests.
We're talking to you now.
Yeah, okay.
This is the extra content.
Yeah, so if you guys really like this content, make sure you like and subscribe.
For the extra bits, the little morsels.
Road to 100. Okay, but go on. I didn't know that. I did not know that.
Yeah, there's specific things. I think your place might be bad. In terms of you don't want a staircase going out the door because the money leaves or the happiness leaves the house.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah,
I can't move those staircases, by the way.
You put something in barricade.
Oh God.
I don't know, but there's all that stuff kind of superstition wise, or the money's leaving the house, or yeah, or you need to have certain things facing a certain way, et cetera, et cetera.
Okay, that's crazy. I did not know about that. That's interesting to know. Yeah,
I don't know. It's all superstition.
Okay.